Previously on Sacred Earth Reverie, the party recruited Solomos, a shady historian armed with a gun. Inside the ruins of the god, Abelle discovered a special sword, Allmace, that showed her a vision of Solomos' sudden but inevitable betrayal. After being the boss, the party learned that an organization, Illuminate, once saved the world from the Apostles at the cost of humanity losing their ether, and that Abelle was descended from one of their members, Lucis Seal. Finally, the party found the Lunar Mirror, which featured boss rushes that were OP even on the highest protection level. The long elusive lair of the Demon Queen herself. Despite the ominous title bestowed upon it, the Demon's Queen Castle isn't actually a horrible lair teeming with traps or intruders to contend with. Actually, it's more like a home than anything else. There are oddities to be noticed if one looks for them. One seems to indicate that the place was modified to be less accommodating, as if in preparation to receive intruders, in fact. Seals, obstacles, and undead servants also seem to have been set up in such a way that indicates they were not there before. To what end have these actions been taken? Did the Demon Queen know this place would soon be found? But how could she know? The only way to know would be to ask her for oneself. I can see gates in the distance. We're getting closer and closer. Getting cold feet. Yeah. Try still your nerve, Miss Abelle. With great grit and determination. Sally forth bravely, Abelle. Are you all quite done yet? After that episode in the ruins of Amarcia, we followed the general direction of the map we saw on the computer. Thankfully, I'm pretty decent at following those sorts of directions. The entire time, Lane's been stopping to collect this or that alchemy ingredient. It's a bit troublesome to be honest, but to be fair, that was her purpose for coming along in the first place. It strikes me as kind of weird that she focuses so much on this, despite how much she knows about the things that happened. I guess I'll never understand her whimsy, but still, this does put some things into perspective, like why she was inexplicably checking up on me like she was. Laying up aside, Kana's been quietly walking by my side. After all the bridges, chasms, and other hazards we've passed over, it seems like she's being especially careful. Kana, well, ever since I took hold of that sword, I feel like I understand Kana more than I ever have before. I'm still putting my thoughts about these visions I saw together, but... No, wait. We have an important task ahead of us. Talking to her about it now would only distract us. We should have just killed Solomos in his sleep. I don't trust him anymore. Solomos, what do I say about Solomos? No, it's best not to say anything incriminating. I'll wait for a best moment. With those thoughts in my mind, what if I didn't get that sword? Would Solomos be able to get the drop on me or something and cause a bad ending? Hey Solomos, what are you thinking so hard about? Oh, Miss Abelle, I was merely pondering over the information we got back the ruins of Lunar Amarcia. You mean the stuff about illuminating the apostles? I admit that all that stuff still feels so far away to me. I'm curious actually, Leanne lived in those times, and Kana's ancestors chronicled those events. But how much did you know about this past history business before we got to those ruins? I would say I know about as much as, or a bit less than Miss Kana. Her knowledge is secondhand, borrowed from the readings of her ancestors, unlike Miss Lena who was, in fact, living during those times. My knowledge of those events has been gleaned from my studies of ancient tombs and ruins across the lands. I see, so that's how it was. Still, this little Illuminate group sure seemed like a lofty bunch. A big gathering of ideals and convictions all for the sake of saving the world, but they were known as villains for a time. I understand my ancestor was a part of this, but it's pretty irresponsible of him to expect his descendants to clean up his mess. Such lofty events mean nothing to you, do they? Instead, you just grumble about having to clean up Lucis's mess. Miss Abelle, you're hilarious. But let me ask you, Miss Abelle, putting aside the loftiness of Illuminate's legacy, do you feel like things are fine the way they currently are? I mean, not really. Something's obviously wrong with the way things are right now. I don't believe it's as cut and dried as picking up a holy sword and stabbing a demon queen, but... Well, it's not like that matters to me. I plan to do what I want in the end anyway. Lucis has left behind convictions. I respect them, and I don't plan on trampling on his legacy, but I want to be my own person and do what fits me. I can only respect your convictions, Miss Abelle. Your eyes are uncolored by the past, and you only seek to do what you believe suits you. Maybe you might be more like Lucis in that way than either of us realizes. You think so? I don't really know what he was like, so we can only speculate, but thank you anyway. Hey, Abelle, Sir Cape, I think we're here. Sir Cape. Congrats, Sir Cape, enjoy your new nickname. She could have at least won a soul. Oof, foo-foo, I am no longer alone. Welcome to my world, brave Sir Cape. Out on the Great Plains of Rodel, a platoon of knights can be seen across the landscape, surveying the lands and striking down monsters that attack. Among them is one particular knight who stands out from the rest, wearing silver blue armor and a deep blue cape. With blonde hair waving in the wind, he looks out over the landscape with his arms crossed. Are we gonna have to fight him? One of the knights approaches him in that moment. Sir, we have finished surveying the area. There are signs of demonic beast activity, but no sight of any beasts themselves. Understood. Gather the knights and head to the next survey point. Yes, sir, but if I may ask a question. Speak. Do you really think that we'll find the Demon Queen in this remote region? I understand your concerns, but this was the course of action recommended to us by the royal tactician after analyzing the layout of the Amarcian continent. Be sure to put your all into the search. The results of the survey could change everything for the people of the Amarcian continent. Understood. Relay the order then. Good, then let's move out at once. He gazes off in the distance, narrowing his eyes. What is it that he thinks about? Only he knows. Wordlessly, he uncrosses his arm and marches off to lead the knights. His thoughts yet unspoken. Even if we manage to overcome whatever Solomos has planned, we'd still have to deal with that guy. Much like Liam said, this is the valley we've been walking through. The valley we've been walking through opens out to reveal the grounds of a castle city. It looks like it, but something seems off. It's too grand. The castles that we have are left over from the old days and patched up here and there. People today couldn't actually build something like this without a monumental load of effort and maintenance. Just looking at this place, it's easy to tell the Demon Queen is in a league all her own. So this is a Demon Queen stronghold. This architecture is fascinating, like something from an era wholly removed from our own. I would love nothing more than to study it up close. Even in a place like this, you can't resist being like a ruins freak. Now that you'll get a chance, I'm sensing numerous demonic presences nearby. It would be prudent to remain on our guard, or we may not even make it inside. Oh boy, feels like we're at the part in the novel where the hero stormed the antagonist's lair. This isn't a storybook, and don't call it storming. It makes us sound like we have bad intentions. I'm sure one of us do. You mean to say that you do not? I don't. Ah, you open yourself up for that one, Miss Abelle. Yeah, whatever. Can we go now? Meanwhile, inside of the Demon Queen's castle, two figures convene for one last discussion. It's almost time. You're prepared to do your part. I probably have to fight both of them before getting to the Demon Queen. Who are you talking to? I have been prepared. Good, keep up that motivation. We'll be needing it when we come face to face with them. I don't trust those people one bit. This whole song intends to feel them out because of some old promise. But Murray requests that we do this. So, let's do it. So we shall. It's time then. Let's take our positions. The two leave the castle, splitting up to east and west as they depart to their decided positions. Oh man. Cannot exit, of course. What's to be expected, but I'm a touch disappointed that there is no sign here to warn us of what is to come. Yeah, doesn't it feel like something's missing? A save warning? Given our obvious and effectual sign, Demon Queen? If there was actually a sign here, I'd have so many other questions. Separate slot in case I want to use the mirror to grind very slowly. Cleansing elixir. It's not so bad here. The demons don't take my contents, like you. Okay, left and right path. I must admit, for being the stronghold of a Demon Queen, this castle is remarkably clean. Well, when I imagine Demon Queen, I admit, this isn't what I was stealing myself for. I'm used to Apostle strongholds being more towery, and also reality-defying. So that's what the tower was in Sacred Earth Bonds and Desire. Well, New Fury, actually. This is downright pleasant by comparison. Towery and reality-defying, you say? Please, do tell me more, Miss Lanef. Oh no, you triggered historian mode, Lanef. Eh? You're on your own in regards to this matter, troublesome elf. Eh? Tincture 1? If you replace all the old parts of his chest with new ones, would it still be the same chest? Regardless, it would still be empty. I'm guessing if I go north, it'll be locked and I have to go to the west and east paths to unlock it. Yeah, mysterious gate and dragon statue. Say, do dragons still exist? I read about them in school, but it's always been past tense. Dragons are still around, but they're much rarer than they used to be in the past. Actually, I think they're endangered. I used to know a few personally, but after it eliminates battles, their numbers spin out a lot. Indeed, the Ailment clan, for example, was once a famous and powerful clan of dragons, according to my Mars writings. However, they have vanished now, their name forgotten by all. So many of Illuminate's names and deeds have been forgotten. What sort of world would let them fade into oblivion? Is it not odd? It's weird. The computer log back in the ruins made their accomplishments and goals sound so much larger than life, but now they're barely a footnote in a textbook. Easily missed and forgotten. What happened? I was there, and even I'm not sure what happened. I thought they would be lauded as heroes through history from there on, but no one can well, if maybe their games were fully developed, we'd all be hearing about them more. Maybe if the Marine story arc was completed. After a century or two, their names just disappeared. Part of me thinks it was just the cold march of time, though. People move on, right? That is not an unrealistic assumption to make. People are indeed rather quick to move on. Aircross free. Wait, why free? Why tier free stuff, dude? That's... what? That dragon statue's been staring at me for ages now. Can you go turn around for me? What's this mysterious gate? Probably need to beat the R2. It seems like, to me, like there should be a door right here, but there's just this gate instead. The mechanism itself seems to be similar to the gate back at the old Amarcian ruins. Maybe we need to find the activating mechanism in the surrounding area this time as well. Another area sweep, huh? Of course it wouldn't be that easy. And when pray tell, has it ever been easy? I wouldn't mind if we got thrown a bone now and then. Yeah, those two demons are. Oh, I don't know. How strong are they compared to those the boss rush? Like even with full protection, I cannot beat the boss rush consistently. I often have to reload for the third one because the third one just spams shackles a lot. Angel statue? The statue, I believe, is a depiction of an angel, yes? I think Valkyrie was an angel. That is correct. In the past, they were more or less humans with white wings, though some had wings of other colors as well. Humans with wings, that's kind of hard to imagine. It might not be as hard to imagine as you think, Abelle. Your ancestor was an angel, after all. Really? Lucis was? Yes, Lucis' wife was an angel by the name of MirageV. So that means you have angel blood in your genetics. In fact, you look a lot like her too. Maybe I'll sprout wings any moment now. Oh, please do, Miss Abelle. That would make for a riveting study. We're a wing, Miss Abelle. Wait, Abelle? That's not happening. She probably has too much human blood to use E for without the sword, huh? What happens to angels anyway? I've never seen one before. About that. The angels have died out. They no longer exist on this world. For that matter, their counterparts, the Dark Lore, have also died out. The Dark Lore, that's what the demons were called back then? That means there's no... that means the marine siblings don't have descendants? I found remnants of their civilizations in my travels. However, there was never any trace of the peoples themselves. The history of Miltiades has not been kind to many races. So many diverse peoples, now extinct or endangered. Very well. Yes, well... Man, that's kind of scary to think about. Bolt search free. Dude, why tier free? You monster, I have a family feed. What? It forked again, huh? You know, the water here looks clean enough to drink, but I'm not sure I want to risk it. No, this water is quite refreshing. It has a clear taste. Avoid with that earthy flavor you find otherwise. Huh, don't just go drinking that. What if it were poisoned? Oh, you're right, Fluffy. This is good. I haven't had water like this since the last era. Water whose flavor resembles the last era. Intriguing. Let me have a try. Am I the only one here with a sense of caution about this stuff? At least boil it. Smelling salts. Do you think you could keep checking me for infinite items? Nice try. Okay. How strong are you?
My. Whatever shall we do with you?
Ow. Strong as fuck, of course.
Keep it up, everyone!
Time to go further beyond.
Okay.
Form 1. Swallowtail.
Well, broke you.
Ideal strike!
Okay, as long as we're not fighting too many at once, I think we have a chance. Mighty demonic swordsman.
You'll definitely feel this in the morning.
Okay.
Form 4. Blossom Waltz.
Locking on. Stereo Breaker. Fire!
Watching you flail about was quite entertaining, I must say.
That's strange how a random battle here is way more profitable than fighting those the boss rush at full protection, despite the boss rush at full protection being infinitely harder. It's really too bad that brave Sir River couldn't make it here with us. Alas, it would seem that Sir River has left our company, but I dearly wish him good fortune in his journey, even if we are not there to see it. I'm more surprised that you two can even remember something like that at a time like this. Brave Sir River. Sacred water. It's okay, I don't mind if you strip me bare. In my heart, I will always be full. Herb patch. Look at this, everyone. This is the legendary herb Adelfrid. What? Adel what? Adelfrid was once a rare medicinal herb native to the Garenia region in the past, but battles that razed the ground and burnt up all traces of the plant. If I recall, it was vital to treating ether inversion syndrome, a rare disease in which the ether in one's body slowly goes out of control, resulting in death. That existed? That's unsettling. Does this still occur now? Since humans don't have ether anymore, they can't get it, but elves and beasts are still susceptible. But again, it's rare. I guess you can call that a silver lining. Just a single chest. Flame Bravery, come on, that's power crept. The Fairies just refilled me, and here someone stole from my confines once again. What? A champion? How's the champion compared to those guys? Oh man.
Should I burn them to a crisp or freeze them solid? Choices, choices.
Ideal strike!
Yeah, I'll delay you a bit. You don't need those turns. See.
Raging winds, blow them away!
Windbound, because that slightly reduces your accuracy. Oh my goodness, this guy's already got turn.
You won't even see me move.
Oh, good thing I had. The good thing I debuffed your accuracy, or that would have been real bad. Okay. Let's see.
You are wide open.
You now have an excuse to use Casting Array.
Casting array activated.
Phantom splash!
I could do with a nice cup of tea right about now.
This open area seems way too suspicious. Correctly, Abelle, there's a large amount of demonic taint converging up ahead. If that's the case, then I believe we know what we must do. Right, hey demon, come on out. Well, I didn't expect to actually fool your senses, but you still caught on faster than I planned. And here I was hoping I could take out the 2 humans beforehand, at least. That's ominous. Good thing we have 2 skilled arts casters with us. Indeed, we would have been utterly eviscerated without Miss Laneth and Miss Kana. But my word, she certainly is wearing a fascinating outfit, isn't she? Oh, interested, are you? Then why don't you come closer? Don't mind if I do. What, but you're a gunner. Not now, Solomos. And what exactly are you hoping to accomplish here by killing us? You realize we're not here for a fight, yes? If you expect us to believe that a bunch of Earth dwellers waltzing this place truly mean no harm, no, I'll dispose of you before you even come within eyesight of our mother. Mother, you mean a demon queen? Just who is the demon queen? What does she want? Can you tell us? Enough. Do you think I'll really answer your questions? You're not the least bit trustworthy. The time for talk is at an end. I'm Pistis Sophia, and I'll be sure your depths are swift. But don't worry, you won't die for nothing. Your world will live on after you're gone.
I have an idea.
Greater impact.
And say we did. Well,
Frostbite. What? Oh no, isn't that? Why? Afflicted damage. Afflicted unit takes damage to get KO'd. Isn't that slightly unfair? Cause oh man, she already gets the next turn. Can I just inspire?
keep it up, everyone.
That didn't give. Okay, good. That gives me Kana, so Kana can at least heal it off. That'll give me a fighting chance. Oh.
Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Okay. Restore seal.
Soothing light. Banish
You won't
these
even
foul
see me
impurities.
move.
Try harder. Let's see
No.
if we can come out of this alive.
What was that? Even I actually have 2 Aircross 4s equipped on everyone for the extra speed, and this is still not working out great, man.
Locking on. Energy shell. Locked and loaded.
Oh. Okay. The buff accuracy, please.
Winds, blow them away.
Come forward. Your arts don't mean a thing.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about any of that. I should probably debuff you first. Oh.
Your ill-gotten power shall be stripped away. You're wide open.
There, buy me time. I need it. Fucking need it, man.
Can you keep up with me?
Oh, I got a lot of extra turns into my aircraft strategy. Maybe it's actually worth it after all.
You're gonna love this next one.
Gosh.
It's time to get serious.
Okay.
Scorching flames, rise up!
Are your eyes capable of following? The time has come.
Gonna heal everyone just because I don't feel like I'm surviving otherwise.
Blessed annihilation.
Venom
This is the
strike.
light of dawn of my knowledge.
How's that feel, huh?
Exceed sealed, bruh. Man. Okay, I guess I'll use Power Shell.
Power Shell!
Okay, I won. Thanks. Even. Yeah, my over-leveling doesn't help me helps me a bit defensively, but it's mostly to out-DPS the enemy before their stats effects become too much for me to deal with, huh? Solomos rank 14, okay. This is stronger than I anticipated. I admit, I underestimated the humans. Fine, go ahead and kill me. I'm no longer useful to Mara anyhow. What do you guys think? I would much rather not. Imagine a mess. My delicate maiden eyes and nose would not be able to withstand it. I'm just a humble historian. What business do I have killing people? Wow. What about those? What about that weird time loop thing where you did kill the demon queen? I told you before, we didn't come here to storm a slice and kill indiscriminately. Monsters and demonic beasts can't be helped, but if you can talk to us, and we can work something out. That all aside, I just want to talk to the demon queen, face to face, without fire and lightning and the smell of burnt ash all around. So can you tell us how we can get to her? Do you really come all this way just to talk about what exactly? No, answer that. I still don't trust you, but well, Mara can handle you herself if it turns out you were lying. Fine, I've unlocked my half of the seal. Now get out of my sight already. Thanks, we won't lead down. We'll see about that. Gaia Break 4, finally level 4 stuff. I feel so exposed. But I already upgrade everyone, but if there's ever a new party member, I can just hand it off to them. I really wish the save files would indicate where what map your save is on so that you don't get them mixed up so easily. Another champion? Wait, this is a different champion. Does each area have their own champion? What's going on?
It's not too late to
Oh,
turn
crap.
back, you know. Really, go ahead.
Shadoweaver. Fine, delay.
Swallowtail.
Frostworm Rat!
Time to go further beyond.
Phantom Flash! Time to put a stop to this. This will finish it. Forever yours!
Well,
Take my advice. Was going through their Don't get back up.
so champions are...
Oh well.
Back then, I think the champions were somewhat on par with the bosses, but now they're way weaker. Maybe I'm just misremembering or some RNG happened. I don't know. I must say, the landscaping of these grounds is immaculate. Does the Demon Queen have a gardener, or does she do it herself? Place your bets. Does she have a gardener, or does she do it herself? Which side are you on? Maybe she does it herself. It could be a hobby. Doubtful. She must have a skilled landscaper at her beck and call. That's a fair point. Wait, why are we talking about this anyway? Let's move on. So, what level do I need to be to win this dungeon? Solve times 2? At this point, you may as well go the distance and strip off my metal parts too. Honestly, we should, just to afford more stuff. Another castle grounds. Late Abelle, I found myself curious. Curious about what, Kana? As I am aware, the humans of Amarcia operate under a monarchy, with a class divide between nobles and commoners, but you, late Abelle, do not strike me as a noble. Has the Seal family's influence dissipated? After all, I recall from my studies of the family records that Lucis and Mireille were granted peerage for their efforts during the illuminate conflicts. About that, actually. It's fine, Leif, let me talk. From what I understand of the old books that were left in my childhood home, our family used to have a lot of influence, but they began to steadily decline over time. There weren't any names mentioned, but it sounds like my ancestors weren't very politically inclined. Maybe we were nobles in the past, but I grew up as a commoner in the city with a modest house with my mom, dad, and brother. There weren't any lavish balls, sprawling manners, and decadent excess for us. My parents only had a few trinkets and heirlooms stored away, so I think we lost most of all the glory, riches, and valuables our family might have had in the past. I see, it makes sense now. Your lack of familiarity with your family's past, that is. I think it's a shame myself. Descendants of the legendary Lucis Seal, his legacy worn away to nothing and forgotten by even his own people. Well, sorry. You don't have to be sorry, Abelle. It's not like it's your fault. This was a problem that started way, way back. Indeed, you merely inherited generations of ignorance. But fear not, you know your ancestors' story now. And what a fascinating story it is. Tincture 1. If I not ask nicely, will you put it back? Save warning. I have a question. If I recall correctly, the Demon Queen is being called an apostle, and these apostles were the main enemies of Illuminate, right? But the Demon Queen wasn't around during Illuminate's battles in the past, so who were the apostles they fought? Did we not mention their names? In the past, there were 3 apostles, Excalibur, Fragarok, and Calibolg. Weapon names. Excalibur died in a conflict way before Illuminate's era, but even after her death, her lingering will turned to a curse that plagued Miltiades. Calibolg was known as the Watcher. She was actually neutral and not an enemy of Illuminate. The real enemy was Fragarok, the Answerer. I knew that I didn't know anything, but I'm somehow still surprised that none of this sounds familiar at all. Our school textbooks just vaguely gloss over those times as tumultuous times. It's not hard to notice a constant theme in all this. Miltiades at large does not remember Illuminate when, by all rights, it should. Was this just the cruel march of time's hand, or something deeper? A government conspiracy? That's a million-dollar question right there. Crystal Saber free. It's called Crystal Saber, but it raises barrier more than it raises magic. Weird, huh?
I have an idea. Let's not and say we did.
Water Surge 4, haha. Oh no, go ahead, take it. Not like I was using it anyway. Yeah, I was obviously expected to beat this dungeon before even attempting the Lunar Mirror, huh? Looks like we hit a dead end. Abelle, don't go too far ahead. A demonic presence is scouring ahead of us. What fun. Why doesn't our guest come out and give us a proper greeting then? A Centaur. You call me a guest, that's amusing. Wouldn't you be the guest here? He has a point, we're the ones who came here. If you acknowledge that we were guests, then perhaps you should bring out some tea and cakes for us to partake in. My throat has become rather parched, you see. Didn't you just drink some water from the nearby ponds? Cake would be great right about now. Hey, Mr. Wings, tell me you got strawberry and swirl cheesecake. I don't even know what to say. There won't be any tea or cakes for guests like you. Earth dwellers who come here and threaten our mother are destined to receive only one thing, a swift death. Actually, we're not. Save your breath, Lady Abelle. It appears this one will not see reason. But we're still getting cake, right? No. My name is Asclepius. It'll be the last name you'll ever know.
Time to get some practice.
Greater in power. Ill wind? What's ill wind? Oh, bruh. They do this on purpose, so I'm forced to use up her one move. Once this at stake, wait. Doesn't that mean removing it automatically kills me? In that case, it would be better to try to revive him through an... what? So removing it would just kill me. But, except I have this, so as long as I don't remove Blessing first, so it might be better to just use Purification Seal now in order to prevent him from being buffed.
Your ill-gotten power shall be stripped away.
Man, this kind of sucks, man. Having can't avoid the status effect, and once yeah, Solomos is gonna die no matter what I do. I have to just be ready with an item. Or in Kana's case, have enough limit index to deal with that.
Suffer exceed!
Locking on. Stereo Prism. Fire!
Ideal strike!
The wind. Oh man.
You're gonna love this next one!
I'm gonna die next turn, huh? You know, that just happens in this game.
Power Shell! Winds, surge for beyond!
Wait! He got more stacks of ill wind. Wait, what? Oh, doesn't that just mean he lasts longer? Wait, didn't you just help me by using wind on me? Because that extends the duration and stuff. So that means... But no, that also means I can't just easily cure off any other status effect too, otherwise it just kills several of us at once.
Surge and frost! Freeze them solid! Sword of
I can probably just kill you right now.
Time to put a stop to this. This will finish it. Forever yours!
Wow,
Take my advice.
you okay
Don't
there?
get back up.
Okay. That's a lot of money, but will I actually be allowed to leave the dungeon to use it? I didn't expect humans to be so formidable. It was my assumption that lacking ether would have made you weaklings. Very well, acknowledge my defeat, but even if I'm gone, you won't defeat Mother. Such gruesome assumptions. After what I went through in the Lunar Mirror, I think I think I'll take my chances, especially if I can just level grind efficiently. We just wanted tea and cake, not an epic battle to the death. Very well, they did in any case. That's enough, you freak. You're making this more confusing. Look, I was trying to say before all this happened that we weren't trying to kill everyone. I just think that something isn't quite right, and they want to talk to the Demon Queen and ask about some things. Now we can do that without any more misunderstandings. That's ridiculous. You're telling me that Earth Dwellers really just came here to talk? No, they had seriously never tried to send an ambassador to just ask nicely for all the fancy technology, huh? But if that were true, things may move forward further than we have projected. But will having this sword on the All Mace on hand really change the future? Further than projected? Never mind, I'm not at liberty to say. If you're telling the truth, you'll find out from Mara directly. I've undone my half of the seal. Now go. We appreciate it. Maybe things will finally start to change if they can be trusted. Flame Brave 4. Hey, you're kinda cute. Wanna come inside and... Wait, I wasn't finished. New enemy units.
Very well. I shall spare some of my precious time to play with you.
Man.
Raging winds, blow them away!
Soothing light, banish these foul impurities.
You won't get away with that. Locked and loaded.
Ideal strike!
Aw, want me to give you a hug?
You won't be much of a threat after this one.
Was that worth it? I don't think so.
Wow. This is the inside of the Demon Queen's castle.
It matches up with the outside at least. But it feels a bit lonely.
Yeah, I don't see anyone around, but I can sense ether floating around. So there's probably monsters further in.
Indeed. Remain vigilant. We must be very close to the Demon Queen. Let us find our way through and meet her at last.
This is it then. The last push. Thanks for sticking with me this far, everyone.
No need to say that. I found a whole bunch of rare ingredients for my alchemy. I'm gonna make so much stuff when I get back to my atelier.
I already told you, Lady Abelle. I absolutely would never forgive myself if I were to miss a front row seat to this first-rate comedy.
You're still saying that, huh?
But really, Lady Abelle, I believe that you may be able to accomplish something unheard of. Therefore, you must do what it is that you wish to do. I will stay by your side and support you.
Yeah, I know that.
As for me, well, I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I missed such a prime chance to study remnants of the past era up close. So, of course, I'm coming. Think nothing of it. Just be sure to walk the path that you believe is right, and I will do the same.
Thanks, Kana, Lenith, Solomos. Let's get going then.
Another split path. The halls are pristine, but it's way too quiet here. The Demon Queen doesn't have servants or staff to look after a place this big. I mean, can you imagine a scary Demon Queen having totally mundane servants running around keeping the place clean? That's funny. Does that mean there's gonna be... I have to fight another set of 2 bosses? But it does beg a question, considering that Pistis, Sophia, and Asclepius, clearly they are intelligent demonic life forms, so where are they all? Perhaps they are hiding away, avoiding us in the conflict we bring with us. I mean, it's not like we want conflict, but I don't think too much about it. Let's get you in front of the Demon Queen and see what happens. That's the plan, but when you say it like that, I get a little worried. Such thoughts are merely a product of your own fevered imagination, Lady Abelle. Aha. Cleansing elixir? This thing's in here for so long. Does it even still work? Okay, let's try going left first. Wow. Crystal Saber 4. Now we're getting more level 4 stuff. Get back here and fight me like a real man. No, this person's dead end. Blue pedestal. Smelling salts. Are you sure you want to take those? Really, really sure. Those pedestals are suspicious. There's no reaction. I probably have to find an item. Perhaps there is something we overlooked. Let's take another look around and see if we can find something. All this running around is making me hungry. Worry not, troublesome elf. We have plenty of fat to burn. Weird.
Alright, let's settle this with a good old-fashioned shootout.
Frostworm Wrath!
Another one bites the dust.
Flame Brave 4? I used to be a powerful chest, but then you stole my Ether gem from me. Basement. Dull red orb. Is this a library? No, it gives us a different era in a library, but given the dilapidated state it's in, I suspect it hasn't been seen use in a very long time. Judging by the personal feed of this place, I think it might be a site or an archive. Certainly that does make sense. Alas, I cannot decipher the characters written upon these tomes. Yeah, I can't read this at all. Doesn't look like ancient language either. I can't read this either. I think it might be apostle language. Apostle language, eh? Fascinating. I would like to take a sample with me, however. We don't have the time. Let's go. Indeed, we have much more pressing matters to attend to first. Supplement. You sure you want to put that thing in your mouth? Well, it's your funeral. I'm saving it all for really big stuff. What's this? Can we give this to Lawrence? I can't really tell what it is, but it's vaguely warm to the touch. Could this be some sort of artifact? I guess we'll take it to Lawrence. Okay, that's it for the quest, I guess. This orb. It doesn't look like it belongs here at all. Let's take it. We need it on that pedestal. I agree, there's something off about it, but it does not appear to be harmful. In that case, let's take it with us. Yes, let's take it. It may prove to be a key object in our search of the castle. Well, that makes sense to me. Alright, we'll take it. Okay. Okay. And this must have... one of these rooms must have the pedestal I want. Lane, if I must ask you something. Oh, whoa. Whoa, you're actually using my name. This must be serious. What is it? It's just, I have been thinking, even if you're an elf that has lived a long time, your wide breadth of knowledge regarding Illuminate's past and its members strike me as odd. My mother wrote extensively of all those within Illuminate's ranks, but there was never any Laneth in those writings. You are clearly not a key member of Illuminate. Therefore, if you not mind me asking, who exactly are you? What's your surname? You know, Kana, it's not very nice to pry into people's past like that. Forgive me, I was merely curious, but if I am putting you in an uncomfortable position, then I will not push any further. Well, I guess I can at least tell you Lowell, but only Lowell. My last name is Silverdash, but these days I go by Kaliriel. Silverdash, wait a moment, are you perhaps Rufina's younger? She won't say anything more than that, I have my reasons. Okay, don't go spreading this around, but I can trust you not to do that. Wasn't Rufina part of some bracer-like organization? Am I misremembering? Very well. Kana, Laneth, what's the holdup? I think I need to check my new Fury video. Nothing big, I was just rubbing Fluffy's tail a little. We're coming. So your blood lives on, Rufina. There is hope for the Silverdash after all. Tincture 1? We're gonna need a tincture after I'm done with you. Okay, actually, I think Rufina was the white-haired elf who was only seen via hologram. I think that was... I think that's who Laneth is related to. Let's see. Up there is probably...
Should I burn them to a crisp or freeze them solid?
Form 2. Morning Glory.
I could really use a snack. Hey, what do you mean I'll get fat?
Lady Abelle, I find myself curious. You have said many times that you were a knight formerly, but what was the name of your order? What was it like? Why are you suddenly interested in that now? I want to know too. Tell us. I too wouldn't mind hearing about this. Well, okay. Obviously, I was a knight for the Kingdom of Amarcia. Their standing military force is the Knights of the Azure Sky. I was part of a commoner subdivision that focuses on monster and demonic beast subjugation. That's a very technical way of saying you were an expendable group for nobles to throw out problems before using any other resources. I mean, you're not wrong per se, but it's that experience that gave us a leg up over our larger orders when it came to combat prowess and battle instincts. It was either you get eaten by a monster or you come out on top. We came out on top. Ooh, how cool. Swinging swords gallantly and fighting monsters for the sake of the people. That's the stuff of the romance. And the princess are too, and you've got a novel. You're novel plot lines. And yet you sound as if you enjoyed your life there greatly, so why are you here now? It's true I enjoyed my life in the time in the Knights, but I couldn't abide the corruption at the top. Nobles and royal officials all vie for power, using the Knights as chess pieces, making ill-informed decisions. It all ran counter to the oath I took as a knight to protect and serve the people, so I decided to leave it behind and focus on doing what I wanted to, what I think is right. That's intriguing, and you think the Demon Queen holds the answers? I can't say for sure, but I know something's not right at least. She's linked to the past and the present. Who else should I seek out but her? Well, when you put it like that. Yes, but only you would think of waltzing up to the one known as the enemy of the world and thinking you can just talk to her. Well, the off chance that this does work, and perhaps. Well, in any case, thank you for telling us this, Lady Abelle. Sure, let's get going then. Aircross 4. Isn't it unfair? That gem was sitting inside me, so that means I had it equipped, right? Why can't I dodge you? Dull blue orb. Wait, what? Another one? This blue orb. My explorer's instincts tell me that we should take this. Explorer's instincts. Did you not make up that term just now? Well, actually, I do see what he's saying. When you practice a craft for so long, you start noticing patterns and things. It's not 100% accurate, but it tends to be a strong indicator. Which means we're taking the orb.
If you wish to consume death that badly, I suppose I can oblige you. Swallowed head.
Suffer and see! Mess with the best, and you'll get wrecked.
This castle's really gone high up at this point. Hey Fluffy, are you okay? Worried not to prowling about. I'm perfectly fine. Now stop wasting time and let us press onward. Wow, have you finally overcome your fear of heights? I'm proud of you, Kana. Indeed, overcoming one's fear is a mark of tremendous growth. You should feel pride in your accomplishment. Well, I guess that closes the book on that, then. Why does this castle go so high? I cannot stand this. My feet are rooted in place. Someone please assist me. Red pistol again? Bolt search for? Careful, you touch this gem, a bolt of lightning will hit you. Just kidding, probably. I can't do anything with this yet, can I? This pedestal is throwing a flame ether. Oh, I understand it. We should place the red orb we found earlier in place here. Oh, I see, I got it mixed up. Correct, Miss Kana. Now let's see what happens. This is actually safe, right? It's not gonna blow up. Yeah, I got mixed up because they aren't key items, so I don't know which orbs I have yet. Oh, it's fine. Probably. I can't really go back and check in my inventory for them. Probably. Okay. That means I have to go back all the way down for the other pedestal. Okay, now I can put in the blue orb. Hey, I can sense cool ether running for this pedestal. Abelle, we got a dull blue orb earlier, right? Let's put it on this. That seems logical, but I will take that. Well, hey, don't just put it on. What blows up? Well, the other one was fine. Oh, everything is just fine, see? Cue explosion in 3, 2, 1. Kaboom! Yeah, whatever. Okay, that should have unlocked something. Whoa, I just saw a sudden fluctuation in ether off in the distance. Does that mean we're finished with these orbs? That would indeed appear to be the case. Let's go check it out then. Phase Crystal, save warning. Now that we've gotten this far, I can't help but suddenly feel like I've got stage fright. Really late, Abelle. You have braved deep forests while sweltering plains, lost ruins, and now a demonic castle, and you find yourself with Jurors only now? It's a little late for that, don't you, Link? Indeed, the time is now, so face forward and embrace what comes. I'll try. Miracle Drop. Prime Elixir. Wow. A double helping. Look at this, a Prime Elixir and a Miracle Drop. The Iron Fairies are spoiling us. This is a pretty great find. Let's once again give our thanks to the Iron Fairies for supplying our journey to the end. It almost feels as if they were with us all along, doesn't it? Maybe the real Iron Fairies are the friends we made along the way. Keep going, you're almost there. Overlook this robbery just this once. I wonder if level 17 and 18 is enough. Is this really the final battle? Strange crystal seems to have transported us to a different location entirely, one that is completely cut off from the rest of the castle, or maybe it's a different space entirely. Given the early disparate planes of logic that this all has been operating on compared to what I normally knew, I wouldn't be surprised at this point. We're finally here. Indeed, this must be the first reaches of the castle. Wow, the architecture here looks exactly like the inside of the tower that all apostles dwelled in ages ago. Maybe it was the apostles' technology all along. I've read vague writings describing a great tower before, so it actually existed. More importantly than not, I do believe you should all focus on your attention further ahead. The connoisseurs, we all look up ahead, past the fantastic architecture, and towards the upper middle of the large chamber to see a lone figure sitting on a throne. Her piercing blue eyes stare down at us from where we stand at the other end of the chamber, and I know immediately, it's her. So you finally arrived. It's the first time I'm hearing her voice. It's strange. All the memory I have of her is standing amid a sea of flames and fissured ground, watching her float high above in the air. Somehow it doesn't match with her appearance, yet at the same time it does. It's like none of us know exactly what to say for a few seconds. The room is tense. I want to start off on the right foot, but now that I've made it all the way here, it's like my words have left me. The Demon Queen narrows her eyes slightly at us, and she speaks again. I've been watching you for some time now. I never expected that group as unique as you four would come marching right up to me. Tell me, what exactly did you plan by coming all this way? She's been watching us all this time. How far back? The forest? My house? There's so many ways to interpret that statement, but well, things seem safer now, so I eventually find my words and speak. I've wanted to see you for a while now. Ever since I saw you at the battlefield, the things that people say about you and your actions don't match up. Something just doesn't seem right. That's why I decided to make this journey and come out to see you personally, despite the risks. You, I remember now. I saw you at that ridiculous battle all those months ago. You're soaring so intensely in a way that was unlike the others. You say that something doesn't seem right, but what is it that you want to ask? I think you know why I'm here. As I say that, I raise a jet black sword in my one hand to show her. As if responding to her presence, it subtly glows with a pale violet aura. It took a while, and I was ignorant of it most of the time, but I can understand everything now. On behalf of my ancestors, I'm sorry for taking so long to get here, but I'm finally here, Almace. Lady Abelle, what in Miltiades are you speaking of? Oh boy, am I glad this actually worked out. Lucis can never say I didn't do him any favors now. That sword is connected to her somehow? Then what exactly is going on here? Lucis Seal took quite a gamble, betting on the faint chance that one of his descendants would fulfill the requirements at the right time to learn the truth and find me. It took your people long enough. Do you know how long I've had to wait? Sorry again. And so, how much longer do you plan to stand there with that aberrant? Right, about that. Hey, what's going on now? I thought I knew what was happening here, but now I'm lost. What caused this change? A change? So the sword really did change the timeline, and if I try to get here without the sword, What happened? In all Mace's words, I grip the jet black sword in my hand and quickly swing sideways. At the traitor! Impacts of metal and green sparks fly. In the aftermath, Solomos skids backwards some ways before stopping. His gauntlet-covered arm is raised in defense and emitting a green energy. Well, what's the meaning of this, Miss Abelle? Huh, Abelle, why are you attacking Solomos? I was right, the future has changed. You knew about Solomos as well, right? I'm not surprised to see he's guarded that strike. In my visions, it's clear he was holding back his skill the entire time he was with us. He was waiting, biding his time until the right moment. But that moment isn't going to come. I relax my stance and point my sword at him. So, why is that sword... how's the sword connected to the Demon Queen? What the fuck? I've seen everything. You were going to wait for us to fight all mates, and then sneak in and murder her from behind while we kept her busy. But that's not going to happen now. The future has changed. What? I think I understand now. So that sword lets you see the future. Is that it? Fascinating. But it's only one possible future, though. And it's all hindrance to my plans. My evil plans. I'd rather hinder your plans than be dead. Sorry to inconvenience you. Wait, did I hear that right? He was going to kill the... Almace, and you can see the future. That explains why things have gone so far off course. Nonetheless, it would seem that I have accomplished my goal at last. Kana, you knew! Now then, with your scheme foiled, I believe it's time to be rid of your existence, Aberrant. Is he an apostle, or is he a fed? Which is it? Or both? Aha. Oh no, he's revealing his true colors. Dang it. Well then, what about... what about the equipment I had on him? Should I unequip it now? You think that justice will set me back entirely? No, my ambition will not be so easily crumbled. I am Illuminate's error. I will see her well done. The likes of your Rackfang bunch won't be enough to stop me. What? You say you're working for Illuminate? After laughing in a way I've never seen him do before, now the gem in Solomos' gauntlet takes on a harsh green glow. It surrounds him, enveloping him in pure power. Now come, I'll show you that I don't need to sneak in from the back to take care of you. Future seeing sword not. You're rank 18. Does that mean I should level up a bit more? Wow, your equipment kind of sucks, but at least they gave me gladiator belt. So, are you a magic type or physical type or both? What the heck? And you have a rank 5 weapon. Okay. Your stats are actually pretty good, but I think I'm gonna put another air cross on you just because. Man, I should have bought one more accessory for you, probably. I'm glad it gave me back Solomos' equipment, but how strong is he that all maces in the party is not going to be enough, huh? Memory, boost one ally's power and magic by 3 turns. If protagonist has the potential, wow. Wait, why is this? It depends on everyone else having their stuff set up. Wait, what? Next EX arc gains additional 25% damage echo. What? Huh? Wow. That's insane. You have stuff you have to learn too. It's all passives though. And I have to choose carefully because I don't have enough to learn at all. Only some of it. An entity from the stars trying to prepare us for an otherworldly threat? Seriously, why does the government hate you so much? And why does Solomos think killing you is part of Illuminate's plan? What's going on? Have we been lied to about history again? Is that why you won't release the Marine arc fully? Is that why you're doing this first before actually completing the Marine arc, which you think would be completed first? Yeah, let's go. We're beyond. Would you like a tutorial? Yes, please. Primary damage dealer with minor support arts to benefit her and potentially your allies as well. She's unique in that her arts bonuses depend on whether her allies' unique buffs are active rather than on her own. Her defining features the ability to gain the judgment buff from using her base art bonds. This boosts her stats all her stats by 10% and causes her next EX art to deal 75% bonus damage. That's in addition to granting extra effects to her EX arts when judgment is active. Using an EX art will cause judgment to end, requiring Almas to attack with bonds again to gain it. Almas is powerful, but she has special conditions that must be met to draw the most out of her maximum power. Keep an eye on your allies' buffs and use her arts when the timing is right.
Locking on. You won't be much of a threat after this one. Locked and loaded.
Bruh. At least I survived, but that still hurt like shit. And I lost my buffs. Can I remove ignition from you.
Keep it up, everyone!
The light will guide your path. It's time to get serious.
Okay.
Raging winds, blow them away!
Damn it!
I need to purify your buffs out immediately. Fuck you.
Purification seal! Form 1. Swallowtail.
Okay, he's got delayed a bit. Sire.
Your memories will become a source of strength.
That is some pretty powerful buffing.
You're gonna love this next one!
I won't be deterred.
Are your eyes capable of following this?
Damn it!
Surging frost, freeze them solid!
You won't even see.
He can stack it again? Bro, this guy's too OP.
Ideal strike!
Doesn't buy me enough time.
Take hold of the light and stand tall.
Hey.
Your memories will become a source of strength. You'll definitely feel this in the morning.
Damn it!
Form 4.
Time
Blossom
has
Walk.
passed. Light of purification. Grant unto mine foes blessed annihilation. This is the ultimate.
Yes.
My knowledge.
Probably start actually attacking with you.
I'll crush you.
Damn it!
Keep it up, everyone!
All-seeing eye. Oh, I could have used that to revive. Whoops.
Power shot!
Holy shit.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
No. Okay, good. I got the first turn now.
You are wide open.
Keep it up, everyone!
Okay.
All is but a distant memory.
Purification seal.
Your ill-gotten power shall be stripped away. A single touch is all it takes.
I don't think so.
Out of my sight.
Sword of darkness, devour them.
Time to go further beyond. Locking on. Power shell.
All-seeing eye.
This is all within expectation. All-seeing eye.
Is there really a way to deal with this shit?
Suffer and see!
Damn.
The light will guide your path. Form 1. Swallow.
Yes, I got him.
You're gonna love this next one!
High slash!
Damn.
Time to put a stop to this. This will finish it. Forever yours!
There's
Take
still
my
much
advice.
work to do.
Don't
What?
get caught.
That ended things? What? Did I get him? I think I did. The power to see the future really is a troublesome thing. He's gonna win the cutscene anyways, isn't he? I didn't see his sprite blow up. That means he's gonna win the cutscene, and we're gonna have to do another time loop where we have to get like a second legendary sword, and or maybe even a third or fourth, and start wielding it with our teeth and hair and stuff. But knowing the future means nothing if you don't have enough ability to react to the speed at which events take place. Solomos, what do you want? Why are you trying so hard? Yeah, actually, in all of this, I still don't get what it is you want. Wait a second. It seems like the elf's memories finally come back to her. I thought I saw a green orb somewhere before, but it's been so long that I couldn't remember until now. That's the Akasha Key, isn't it? The Akasha Key, was that not the name of one of the sacred relics from the old era? I was under the assumption that they were all destroyed. It took so many retries to beat him because he can actually just wipe out your entire party whenever he feels like it. Like, I don't know what was the thought process behind designing him, other than burst him down as quickly as possible and hope for the best. Correct, they should have been disposed of, but somehow he has one. The chief sacred relic, in fact. What's this Akashic Key supposed to be? I suppose you wouldn't know, Miss Abelle. The Akashic Record is a system that runs Miltiades at its very core, and this key is the only thing capable of allowing us mortals to access it. But enough talk, I'm not here to explain my motives to you. That say, he turns away from us into Almace's throne. In the confusion of battle, he must have wound up near there. What are you up to, turning your back on us like that? You! Almace raises a hand and fires a beam of energy as Solomos is turned back. Before he can hit him, he barely manages to gaze over his shoulder, and barrier of green energy protects him. Seriously, he's so strong that even the demon queen that we were supposed to defeat just gets one-shotted by him. Like, how? Why couldn't he use that kind of power during the Lunar Mirror? Then we could have actually farmed stuff from there. Oh no, with the Akashic Key, he's being supplied near limitless amounts of ether. It's going to be difficult to take him down like this. I thought I changed the future, but did we just create a worse one? The fact that we are also alive is more than enough proof that the future has changed irreparably, Abelle. He managed to kill us last time, huh? As I wonder that, Solomos steps in front of Almas's throne. There he raises his gauntlet-clad right arm, palm facing forward. In response to the gem embedded into it, the throne itself quivers and shakes. It changes shape, opening up in the center to reveal a black cube that floats out of it and drifts forward. That was never supposed to happen. Almas utters more bursts of energy at Solomos, but a green barrier appears every time, dispersing the shots. In turn, Solomos grabs the black cube, turns to us with a triumphant grin in his face. He wins in the cutscene, we die. The black box is mine, and soon the Akashic record. He raises it high, and a sickly dark light emanates from it in waves. This world will change, just a bit longer. Hey, wait! But what causes a time loop to begin with? Is it Kana? Surely not think you can just walk away now. We need a time loop where we can just, like, kill this guy in his sleep or something. Maybe poison his food, I don't know. Solomos doesn't answer. Instead, the ground beneath her feet quakes as if something seems to happen. The black box shines, spinning faster and faster. Then it flashes, plunging everything in the darkness. And we die. When everything returns to normal, Solomos is gone. Don't tell me he went to another timeline, moved the timeline where he won. After Solomos' disappearance, we're left in the throne room, the four of us. We're alive, and that's what matters most, regardless of whatever else happens. Now that the adrenaline is wearing off, I'm starting to feel a bit of awkwardness sink in. I spent all this time trying to get here to talk to Demon Queen, and now that I'm finally here, and all this stuff has happened, I'm not sure where to begin. So, is the sword really connected to Demon Queen, or did we just name it after her? So, that was the thing. Leif, of course, is the first to speak up, slicing through the awkward atmosphere with her usual lack of care. Well, honestly, I appreciate it right now. Still, with her buffs, her extremely good group buffs, maybe we could actually beat the Lunar Mirror this time. Though no, I would need to grind more. Oh, my Demon Queen, where do we even begin? The fact that the Demon Queen was at level 18 means I probably should have grinded at least one more level, huh? Unless she's supposed to scale up to me. I suppose you must have a mountain of questions. I'll try and answer some, but be mindful of the time. We have to find that man before he causes a catastrophe. But if that's the case, why didn't the other characters scale up with me? Then, that is fair. Then to begin with, who are you, and what is your goal? Interrogation, huh? Well, she already knows my name. Almas, right? It's the name that popped in my head when I took this sword back in the ruins. Yes, my name is Almas. That's what I want. It's complicated, but I can say that I'm not here to take over the planet or some silly nonsense like that. Well, that's good. So then, Almas, are you related to the 3 apostles who were here in the past? No, we're from the same race, so we have no personal connection otherwise. They are, however, one of the reasons I came to this planet at all. You're also an apostle. If you're an apostle, then how the hell was that guy one-shotting you? You should be one-shotting him. Came to this planet. What a curious choice of words. Does that mean you and the other apostles are not from this world? Don't tell me. She's gonna turn out to be like the weakest of the apostles or something. The weakest of the 4 heavenly kings. Huh? Not from this world. That's possible. It is. Us beings that you call apostles come from beyond the stars. Whether you believe that or not is up to you. Countless cycles ago, 3 of my kind came to this planet and took it over. Their names were Caliber, Fragarok, and Calibog. Their main aim was to harvest ether and life energy from the world itself. The people of this world managed to overcome their lies, deceptions, and conspiracies. They came together as one, after much moral conflict, and ultimately struck them down, but... we're getting off track here. Wow, I knew most of that, but even I had no idea you came from the stars. I still want to talk about that, but you're right. About Solomos now. He had the Akashic Key, and he took a black cube from your throne. What's going on? Is that cube important? He seemed really triumphant in getting it. After all that's happened in the past few hours, I don't have a good feeling about it. That black cube holds the key to the current location of the Akashic record, yes? Right, back then the apostles created the Akashic record to trap Miltiade's information stream into a consolidated source. Time, life, concepts, culture, knowledge, history. All sorts of information was stored in the record and processed for various means. Are the apostles somehow connected to Sacred Earth Alternative? I guess it's called Alternative because it's an alternate universe, while most of the games so far are taking place in Miltiades. It more or less controls the very shape of Miltiades, the cycle of reincarnation, everything. That's insane. You're telling me that everything in creation is being controlled by a single system. Where does that black cube fall into this equation then? I'm getting to that. Back then, the Akashic record was hidden in a huge reality-altering tower by those 3 apostles. After they were defeated, the group you know as Illuminate at the time admitted it was a convenient system, so they kept it intact, instead of destroying it. Instead, it was moved, several times in fact. Remember this, back then, it was kept inside a castle belonging to the God King, When it was destroyed and the conflict in the Akashic records disappeared, I lost track of it after that. Yes, the latest place it was moved to after that struggle was an advanced vessel called the Black Ark, built by the Zealand Corporation for the express purpose of housing the record. This is the first I'm hearing of this. Does my mother know this and intentionally chose not to record this? If your mother is who I think she is, then that is very likely. Black Ark, a black cube. So then does that mean... Whoa. What on Miltiades was that? I wonder, should I have tried to beat the game without the sword first? Is that the true final dungeon? Chapter 5 Revelation. We're home. I don't remember having such a loud housemate, or housemate at all. Oh my, you troublesome elf. Claiming the homes of other people as your own now, what will you think of next? So this is your home. I do recall seeing this place during my periodic surveillance. Wait, have you been watching me? I'm not sure how I should feel about that. Wow, Almace is a stalker. Who could have known? I am not. I barely spare a moment's glance for a place as low as priority as this. I had no idea you lived here. Look at her, she's all embarrassed now. Is that not rather adorable? The horrible demon queen is blushing. Should I erase the two of you after all? Can we not do that? I'd like my house to remain standing. The two of them too, I guess. This forest. I recall right, there are two members of Illuminate who were put to rest here. Right, they lived pretty hard lives after Abelle's, but they deserve their rest now. Indeed, they fought hard, now it's up to people today to take care of any problems that arise. What happened to the group anyway? Wouldn't the next generation carry the mantle of Illuminate and so on? It seems weird such a supposedly big name just vanished. It was a mutually conscious decision by Lucis and others to dissolve the group after a Akashic record was secured inside the Black Ark. They feared that if such an influential group continued to exist after her passing, its purpose could become warped. That does make sense, like the Ukrainian church. So that's why Illuminate is nothing more than a footnote in history despite everything they did. I wasn't super close to the group's activities and exploits, so I never knew exactly why. That's really sad. These planes again. I propose that we go literally anywhere but here. You're still having war flashbacks from the first time we went through here. Of course I am. I will never forget that agony, the heat, the height, the fiends. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Perhaps for you. If I recall correctly, these planes were where the leader of the second incarnation of Illuminate and the God King had their final clash. That did happen, didn't it? I wasn't there personally, but I heard it after the fact. Kind of hard not to when their powers colliding reshape the landscape for miles all around. The things people could do with Eber back then certainly are terrifying. No? Can't even begin to imagine. If I didn't grab that sword, would I have gotten a bad ending? That reminds me. Almace, the sword that forms the pact between you, Lucis, and you was hidden here, but do you know it was here the whole time? Oh yes, that was a pertinent question, now that she mentions it. No, for certain reasons I wasn't privy to where it was taken. Lucis and I made a pact in the case that if he were not around to support me in the coming battles, that his descendants would take his place. But only if it were necessary, otherwise I was to focus on my own tasks. That explains why the chamber the sword was hidden in looked so far out of this world. It was a possible technology. What I understand from all this, though, is that Solomos is an anomaly, and none of this was supposed to happen. Is that right? Well, yes, this wasn't meant to happen. The intention was that Lucis' descendant would come to my side in the face of a much greater threat. Well, what's when it's done? Can't even return to your own house? Seriously? I was curious about something. We ran into Pistis, Sophia, and Asclepius when we were going for your castle. Where are they now? They definitely weren't weak. Wouldn't they bolster our forces by being here? They're stronger than you are, actually, aren't they, Almace? There's no need for that. I left them to watch the castle grounds while I went to take care of this problem. But if I did the regular ending instead, would I have had to fight Almace and then only for Solomos to betray me? That doesn't indeed explain it. So, are they really your kids? They call you mother back when we met them, so I'm kind of curious. Are they, like, mini-apostles? I guess they are my children in the technical sense. They were born from my genetic material. They're baby apostles. Form, you make it sound so unnatural. That's because I didn't give birth to them in the way you people might imagine. They were essentially created externally, using my genetic material as the base. I suppose there is more than one way to be a parent. Right? It's best not to judge. Maybe she was lonely. Maybe so. What's those strange looks? There's dialogue for bringing you here. This place says, do you know this place, Almace? No, but the energy I can feel swirling about is familiar in a way. Almace looks up to the seal, and the winged girl dressed in black suspended within. Her eyes narrow. You know this person. This feeling is similar, however. I don't recognize this girl, not even among the other apostles, so this person is even stronger than an apostle. She must be... please don't say anything. We have to avoid directly perceiving her as much as possible, or she'll gain stronger ties to this world. So it's not bad. What is it? I suppose it's understandable. If this is who I think it is. So you have some idea of who she is then, Lady Almace. Stronger than apostles. And you cannot show her the class. It's truly a shame. I have a good idea, but I can't say. You heard the reasoning. So how many eggshells we gotta walk on around this girl? It's pretty frustrating, isn't it? I have to ask. I know you told us to call you storyteller and that you're no one important, but that just doesn't seem to be true. Who are you really? And why is this strange man just here in this temple guarding a seal? And you seem to be able to use Aoife as a human. Your entire existence is weird. Wow, you really just went at it straight on. She's right though. I don't recognize you or this girl. I think I would have. You're a confident one. You think you know everything there is to know in this world. Well, I mean, I probably know more than most. You may be quite a long-lived lady, but let me tell you, the universe is far more vast than your little world. There will always be things you don't know about, like Kanoe's world. Oh my, got you good. Quite fluffy. But to speak on the original question, there are way too many circumstances at play for me to really explain everything. I've been on and off about it, but around 10 years ago, I sensed that it was weakening and came here to keep it at bay. I see. And our defeating those remnants is helping you reinforce the seal, yes? Right, thanks to your help, I was able to beef up the seal and fix up the parts that were fraying, but we can't rest on our laurels just yet. He's correct, I can sense that it's not completely stable still. In any case, it seems I walked into something monumental here, but I'll do my best to help out. So that means more remnant hunting for us. Hooray! Hooray! Why are we celebrating? I can't even... Ambitions? Wait, what? No. No. I'm not strong enough. Bruh. Why did these... And I'll actually have to fight the boss version of Almace instead of Solomos, and that'll probably be even worse, huh? I can't even beat the Hall of Beginnings consistently. As we make our way back into town, I look around and find that's all surprisingly normal, despite the ominous black vessel floating in the sky above. Frankly, I was full of trepidation, expecting some sort of panic, but life seems to be going on as normal. That's a relief, but it also fills me with questions. Maybe only we can see it. That's weird. It's so peaceful here still. I thought there'd be panic about a big old ship floating in the sky. Can they not see it? It's an ancient etheric enchantment. Only those who have ties to Illuminate and their associates are capable of seeing it. Oh, you have a disguise. A glamour. Given the top secret nature of the project, it was only meant for a small circle of people to know about, until the time was right. But that time never came, as far as I'm aware. Well, it's much better than that not just everyone can see it. I don't want to imagine otherwise. I suppose we should thank Illuminate for their foresight in this instance. Now, we have a little time left to us. Let's solve our affairs in town and be on our way. That's the idea. Let's restock and solve things before we head out. Sir Lawrence. Good day, Lady Lavier. To what do I owe this pleasure? I believe you know just as well what it is I wish to speak with you about. I've been receiving missives from the capital of increasing frequency as of late. Is that so? The royal lore master of the Kingdom of Amarcia cannot spend all of their time burying books out in some remote region of the country. Lore master? Can you not simply feign ignorance? What do you think I have been doing all this time? I understand your feelings, Sir Lawrence, but I have bought you as much time as I can. You must go back. Is that her accessory or is she an angel? If I delay any longer, I'm afraid I may be branded traitor to the crown and dragged away in chains. Very well, I suppose this is to be the end of my pleasant vacation then. No, I still have your quest to complete. It was a pleasure being here, Lady Lavier, but I suppose I should prepare to return now. Of course, I would love to see you again under more favorable circumstances. There you are, Lawrence. You're asking for an artifact, right? Well, do you think this thing will do? Oh ho, what could this be? Some manner of disc. Yet it appears to consist of two halves, forming a faint warmth. This artifact is still active. I must study it once to discern its exact function. You have my thanks, Abelle. I knew you would not let me down. Well, you know, it just happened to work out this time. Nonsense, there's no need for such modesty. Now, in exchange for an exemplary deed, I will offer you this gem. Take it. With this, I am off. Knowledge awaits. This gem, it's an Aoife gem, no? No, it's too big, but I can feel a big power from it. Don't tell me, did Lawrence have an artifact on him this entire time and he didn't realize it? Better not think too hard about it. What's done is done. Quest complete. Show me the goods. EX gem obtained. But yeah, it's been some time. You could stand to be a little less scarce, you know? Hello, Iris, you know I can't take that risk. For Reina, it's easy to be out and about. They don't know who she is, but I can't risk being recognized by the wrong people. It already happened recently. Did it? Oh, you must be Sir Reinhardt. He recognized you all after all this time. I suppose I am recognizable. Same could be said of me. Nevertheless, you know that I will continue to do my utmost to shield you from scrutiny and harm, my dear friend. I only wish your family will become whole once more and that your happiness returns. Is that too much to hope for? Hardly, my dear Bia. You deserve to be happy just as much as anyone else, if not more. I appreciate the kind words, Iris. I'm fortunate to have a friend like you. Of course, of course. Now come, let's head to my manor for tea. We must spend more time chatting. Reina's busy in town with her friends, so I guess I have some time. Fine then. What's this? Did everyone run off on you today? Ugh, it's you. No one ran off on me, you rude ape. I'm studying. Studying? Bleh, sounds boring. You're really serious about that Royal Academy stuff, huh? Of course, I have aspirations, unlike you. What? Hey, I have things I want to do, too. I'm gonna become a great knight. Oh, you? A knight? Seriously? Seriously, I'm gonna become an awesome knight that saves people in trouble. And maybe, if you're in trouble, I'll save you too. I see. Well then, good luck with that. You'll need it anyway. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Nothing at all. Now go away. Oh, it's Abelle. Welcome. Abelle, my girl. Come and pick up some more snacks. Wow, you're actually here for once. Is the world ending? Also, it's just Abelle. Thanks. Right, I'm so happy. Now I can breathe a little easier during the busy hours. Ah, well, my cute little sis is happy, then hey, mission accomplished, right? So you say, but I know full well you were dressed down by Douglas about your gallivanting and told her to rein in. Irk! So Abelle, what do you want today? Let's see, give me a sausage roll. I'll have it while I take my stroll around town. Coming right up. Stay here, Mina, I'll get it. You there, the elf woman. Are you talking to me? I feel as if I've seen you somewhere before. Oh wow, is this one of those pickup lines from A Knight in Shining Armor 2? Am I getting popular again? No, it's not a pickup line as you put it. It's more than a vague feeling. I do know you from somewhere. The braided hairstyle and that sense of fashion. I'm certain that missing guildmaster of the... Guildmaster? Guild what? I have no idea what you're talking about. Was it called the Vanguard Guild? I forgot. No, that can't be. You look just like... Oh jeez, look at the time. I've got to get going and finish this errand. See ya! She moves eerily quickly for how much smash she has. Very well, I suppose I'll shelve this matter for now. Free events. Forest Garden Town, the grim atmosphere hanging over us. Our eyes are drawn to the sky where a black arc floats ominously, visible only to a few. It's hard to believe that we're probably the only ones who can see the black arc floating in the sky right now. It's better that way. If everyone could see it, there would be mass panic. No kidding, there would be a massive headache to have to sort out. No thank you. It's entirely possible that there are some who can see the black arc that we are unaware of. However, numbers should be small enough not to be of concern. For now, in any case. Closing my eyes, taking into consideration what everyone else has said, and then open them once again. There's nothing else left to say about it, is there? Once we're prepared, let's out, and be careful not to tip off anyone off about the black arc either. Aye, aye, Captain. That should go without saying. Of course, we're the only ones immediately equipped to deal with this situation. Let's avoid tearing for too long. That didn't cancel any other event. Good. A lot's happened recently. Ever since I decided to start my search for a demon queen, it's been one thing after the other. And now after so many troops have come to light, I sit here trying to process it all. It's difficult, knowing there's still unfinished business to be dealt with. Solomos, the truth illuminate, the black arc.
Abelle? What are you spacing out here for?
Leanne's voice cuts through my increasingly clouded thoughts. I look up from where I'm sitting to see her standing in front of me with a mildly concerned look on her face.
Oh, hey Leanne. Didn't see you there. I was distracted.
I can clearly see that much.
She eyes me for a bit longer, then smiles faintly and moves to sit down next to me on the bench I'm currently occupying in the town square.
I won't ask you what you're thinking about. I know you've been on some sort of journey this past month. If you're having difficulties, then please let me know if there's any way I can help.
I'm fine, really I am. Just you being here is enough for me.
What? Abelle, you should be more careful about what you say. You would give people the wrong idea.
Huh? Wrong idea? Did I say something weird?
You... Oh, never mind.
She chuckles to herself in what seems to be an exasperated manner after that, after which her gaze turns up to blue sky idly.
You know, I think I understand now why you chose to live all the way out here. It's peaceful. The people are nice, and there aren't any exhausting machinations and politics to deal with. I think I could live out here for the rest of my life.
I don't say anything initially, just listening to Leanne and smiling faintly. I have to admit, it's heartwarming seeing how much she's changed since she first showed up at my house that day, begging me to return to the capital of her. Her smile right now looks radiant as well. I feel lucky to be able to see it.
I don't think I did anything special. I just refused to go back to the capital with you. You decided that on your own to stick around and find something for yourself. But I am glad that I got to witness it.
Is that right?
Leanne stays quiet for a while longer. The both of us just enjoy the amiable silence. It's a good silence. Nothing really needs to be said. After a few minutes, she speaks up.
You're going up to that big thing in the sky, aren't you?
Oh, right, you have a connection as well. I blink at that, and then after I process what I heard, I look at Leanne in surprise.
Wait, you can see it?
Am I not supposed to?
No, it's not that. It's just that I was told that only those who have a link to it will be able to see it. But if you can see it, then that means...
I shake my head. I don't know much about Leanne's family history, but the obvious conclusion would be that maybe she should have come with us on our journey. Yeah, that would have helped a lot. No, never mind. It's too late to be thinking about that now. I wouldn't want to selfishly drag her out of the peaceful life she's worked to build for herself. I lie aside and shake my head with an amused smile.
I guess it was pretty obvious if you think about it. I've been running around so much, and then this big weird thing appears in the sky.
I'll say. I won't tell you not to go. I'm assuming that this is something important to you. Just make sure you come back, okay? I don't know what I'd do if you were gone.
Leanne's words give me pause. I'm not so dense that I can't catch a meaning behind them. This feels like an important moment. I should be mindful of my words. The question is, how do I feel about her? Oh, I have to make a choice. Well, there aren't really any other romance routes to begin with, so I guess I might as well. I'll come back to you. Leanne's been a friend to me since our time in the Knights. She can be a tad overbearing when she decides to say something, but her passion and drive to improve rather than stay still has inspired me more times than I can count. I can't think of anyone else I'd rather be with at this moment. With those thoughts in my mind...
Of course I'll come back. Make sure you protect the town while I'm gone, okay? And after I return, I have something I want to tell you.
Abelle? Okay, I'll wait. So you get out there and do what you've got to do.
Thanks, Leanne.
I hope I made the right choice. What if she turns into Yandere and kills me right after I beat Solomos? Is there something I am able to assist you with? No. I thought there was only one beast kid in this town, but now I find out there's two. You better not be causing any trouble, you hear me? How rude. I was merely walking down the street when I caught you boring a hole through me with your needless gaze. I'm a town guard. It's my job to monitor any suspicious elements. Racial profiling. Are you implying that I'm suspicious? I've been here for weeks now. If I were going to cause some manner of tomfoolery, I would have done it already. Whoa, what the heck's happening here? Lady Abelle, can you believe this? This utterly abhorrent woman. Abelle, I'm glad you're here. This obviously suspicious animal. The both of them stop and look at each other in abject indignation. You harlot, did you just call me an animal? I said what I said, you... Oh, wow. Hey, slow down. Let's not cause ruckus in town. Why is this happening? I should go and help stop this, but... No way in hell am I getting in the middle of all that. Good luck, Abelle. Sitting on a bench in the town square, Leanne takes a break from her patrol to enjoy a nice cold drink. Whew. After she finishes, she throws the cup into the trash and reaches for a shaft of her axe to pick up and continue on her way. However, her hand slips, knocking it over his head. Oops. Are you okay, lady? Oh, hey there. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Just a little slip of the hand. Oh, okay then. Miranda kneels up and picks up Leanne's axe. Stronger than you look, huh? This thing's heavy. There's no way a child like her should be able to lift it, but she does. Right above her head to offer it to Leanne. She makes it look effortless. Here you go. Miss? Oh, sorry. I just never met someone who could lift that so easily. What's your name, if you don't mind me asking? I'm Reina. Well then, Reina, I'm Leanne. It's nice to meet you, and thanks for your help. You're welcome. As I make my rounds around town, I eventually wind up at the river. There I spy a familiar yet unfamiliar figure up ahead. A woman with long black hair and a somewhat fancy black dress. Also, there's Alpheus. Why did someone like her come into town? What are you talking about? You were literally just talking to her. Like, the moment you enter a town, you already saw her in this form. You think she would be the talk of the town? It's also especially common in Amarcia, after all. Putting Lane up aside, anyway. When she turns, her gaze follows the path of the river. I see those side-swept banks, and the realization slowly dawns on me. Huh, Almace. The woman looks my way with her brow quirked. That expression, those movements, yeah, that's definitely her. Abelle, what is it? Well, I mean, I'm still a bit thrown off by that appearence. My mind's eye still sees you with a dark skin and white-haired. Didn't we discuss this? It was agreed that me, of all people, walking to town obviously wasn't a great idea. So in light of that, I conjured up this elven disguise temporarily. Is there a problem? No, it's not a problem. I just didn't expect you to be this drop-dead gourd. Before I can finish what I was going to say, a voice cuts in. Oh my, I think I would find you here. Good day, Abelle. Who might your lady friend be? Iris the Rolling Lord appears. I didn't expect to find her here at the town's hour section by the riverside. Frankly, she's probably the last person I want to see right now. Staying on ceremony with her is just exhausting. You are the current ruler of this region, if I recall. Oh, how flattering that you would know of a small lord such as I. Given your family's history, you can hardly be considered small. Iris quirks a brow, as if knowing what all Maces is talking about, but she remains pointedly silent. That leaves me to speak up in a confused manner. Am I missing something here? Nothing you need to worry about. Anyway, you can call me Allmace. Allmace it is. Unfortunately, I must be going, but do pay the manor on the hill a visit sometime. I believe we have some lovely conversations in store. I'll think about it. Please do. And slowly leave me in a lurch. Lainif, welcome back. Argent, my lovely, I'm home. I wonder if Argent was created based on Rufina. The customer and the rare specimen are here as well, I see. Can you refrain from calling me that? For what reason are you so fixated on me anyhow? Naturally, I recognize that my sheer cuteness may be irresistible to some, but you must exercise restraint. It's less cute when you pat yourself on the back so readily. Cuteness? No, it's because beastkin blood is an especially valuable alchemic reagent. Now, shall we perform the blood drawing procedure? I made sure to have the syringe prepared beforehand this time. You were not getting any of my blood. Sigh. Anyway, hi Argent, nice to see you too. Argent's so cute, isn't she? Wait, if I not see that disturbing man. Disturbing man? Oh, you mean Solomos. I should not have barred buying him armor. Well, he probably won't be coming around again. Additionally, who is this woman with the tail? She has been staying there, staring at me for a concerning amount of time. Oh, hey, oh, it's Allmace. You were so quiet, I forgot you were there. What's with the staring? I know Argent is lovely, but you can't have her, okay? She's mine. That's your first assumption. Well, anyway, maybe you can answer me. Why did I sense the presence of an apostle in this homunculus? What? You can sense stuff like that. We use apostle DNA to create a homunculus? Well, crap. Apostle presence, what's she talking about, Lainif? Does this mean that Lady Argent was formed from a similar genetic composition as Allmace's kind? You have quite some explaining to do, you troublesome elf. Is there some issue? I don't suppose we can just pretend this never happened, huh? No. So fine, sheesh. So back then, I managed to get my hands on a genetic sample that supposedly came from Fragrock. It was used in an experiment to see what a homunculus form out of apostle cells would turn out like, among other things. The need for an apostle variant homunculus passed, and Argent, as she came to be named, had nothing left but to live as a normal person. So wait, you created Argent, and you are married to her? Lainif. Look, shut up, don't you judge me. As for the other thing, no, I didn't create Argent by myself. It was a joint effort between me, the Zalans, and the Alaznes. We were trying to create a countermeasure, a weapon that could challenge the Apostle's overwhelming power. But she's a shopkeeper. Given that there was no longer any need for the original purpose of my existence, Lainif graciously allowed me to live with her. Why don't we bring her along? Maybe she could have one-shotted Solomos. Is that strange? No, Argent, you're fine. It's just... Well, she has the same presence as an apostle, but I don't sense Fragrock's existence within her, so I suppose she's more of a descendant and not a reincarnation. I can turn blind to this for now. There are much bigger issues to worry about than this elf's love life, ethical values, and questionable moral compass. Gah! Lainif, is my existence problematic? Of course not. You're fine, beautiful, and nothing is wrong with you, okay? Well, everyone has their circumstances. Let's, how about we stock up and get moving? Yes, I believe that is a fine idea. Sure, hurry up then. Huh? Whoa, is this what I think it is? I'm afraid I did not follow. Is there something special about this weapon? This is an Imperial Great Blade. It's an incredible sword that only a few masters have the right to wield. And here I am, holding one. Oh, that thing. I guess that is what they call the model of a sword he says. It belonged to an old friend of mine at one time. She was a great swordsman, a real master of the art. She was kind of a dork with a bad habit of getting into people's business trying to help out. She disappeared at some point. After she was legally declared dead, I wound up keeping this, and it's sort of stuck around since. Wow, this sword has that much history behind it. Is it okay for me to take this then? Sure, I think she'd be happier knowing that her sword is being put to use for a good cause instead of gathering dust somewhere. Bailey? If you're sure, and I'll make good use of it. What's this? You're selling off this amazing fire sword. Are you in your right mind, Abelle? I'm pretty sure I was last I checked. This is really quite a valuable weapon, you realize. You will not come across an enchanted flame sword again as easily as you did this one. Are you certain this is the correct course of action? Yeah, I'm sure. I've got an even better sword lined up than this one. I'll be fine. If you're certain, guess your mind's made up. No helping it then. Time to crank up the price on this baby and put it back on display. Oh, did you say something, Laneth? Nope, nothing. This talisman. Oh, do you recognize this one? Yes, indeed. This is my mother's signature marking on the talisman. Wow, really? And it's here of all places. What are the chances of that? Perhaps not as unlikely as one may think, given the troublesome elf's connections with Illuminate in the past, however. Tell me, elf, how did you get a seal? Oh, that's actually an interesting story. When I was way younger, I got caught up in the trouble at the old Amarcian capital during the Illuminate conflicts. Illuminate was having their final battle with Fragarok. In the middle of all the chaos and energy flying around, a building blew up and the falling rubble nearly crushed me. But before that happened, all the falling stone debris wound up bouncing off a barrier that was erected around me. In the end, all I saw was that paper floating in front of me, and someone dressed in white and red walking off. I saved my life, so I decided to keep it. I see, so that's what happened. The spinning of this would wind up back in your hands, Kana. Like something out of a novel. Let's call it fate. Perhaps so, but is it okay for me to take this? Was it not something you treasured? I think it's fine. If you really are a daughter of the person who saved me, I think it's kind of a full circle thing, you know? Very well, and I shall make good use of it. It's your ultimate weapon. Silver Dash Tome. Oh, Lane, for you planning to use that tome? I assume that it was not meant to see use in combat since you kept it sealed up so steadfastly. Oh, Argent. Well, this was my sister's tome. It's a really powerful catalyst, but I didn't want to risk damaging it, so I kept it stowed away. I don't think I can afford to hold back with the current situation, so I'll be taking it out for a while. I see. I will not ask what the situation of yours is. I only request that you return home safely when it is done. I will. Thanks, Argent. I love you. I don't know. Oh, Clear Mind Ring. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. Oh, what now? Clear Mind Ring. It's an enchanted item that boosts the wearer's immune system so that bad afflictions are less effective, but it can still happen. Wow, that sounds incredibly useful. Why haven't I heard anything about this before now? Sounds like it would be great when dealing with enemies that have venomous tendencies. Keep in mind that doesn't actually make you impervious. Rely on it too much and you'll regret it. Think of it as a precaution. Oh yeah, let me tell you about this one person I knew who put all their faith into a Clear Mind Ring, and how well that went for them. You know what? I'll pass on the cautionary tales. Thanks. Centurion Ring, let's just buy one of you. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting to see one of these here. Is this some sort of special trinket? This is a Centurion Ring. It's an artifact from the old era that boosts the wearer's battle potential. There's only a small number of these, so they usually go to people in pivotal positions like commanders and such. Oh, so they're using these things as a mark of status now. Humans sure do some interesting things. Well, I suppose it's logical that those with the skill to properly make use of it are given the right to have it. In theory, at least. I get to use one of these myself now. I'm not sure if I can draw its full potential, but I'm doing my best. Oh, Pish, you're fine. You're selling yourself way too short there. You're way better than the average soldier, and a lot of vanguards too. Ah, that is the organization name. The guild name. Agreed. Therefore, I shall continue to entrust my well-being to your protection. Thanks, you two. Okay, I'm on zero risk, zero protection, fighting against this dude. I'm kind of dreading it, but I saved up my limit index this time.
Not bother at all. This is all within expectation. All-seeing eye.
I knew that would happen.
No harm shall come to you.
Oh my goodness. This is... Okay. You can at least do some delay spam.
I don't think so!
There. Buy some time. Man, why does this keep happening to me?
Take hold of the light and stand tall.
There. What? Cancel my turn too. That's so dumb, man.
You are wide open.
Yes, a stun. A stun has occurred. Okay. Still can't do shit.
High splash! Keep it up, everyone!
Yeah. I'll give me a little bit. Let's see.
All is but a distant memory.
Restorative seal.
Restorative seal.
Let's see. Farewell will lower the enemy's attack. Pretty reliable.
Farewell. It's time. Let your foolish
Reverie!
You'd be wise not to get back up.
No! Dude, that was a miraculous dodge. This is why I like Windbound so much. Even if it's less powerful offensively, it sometimes gives me some RNG bullshit in my favor. Sometimes. That is definitely a reason to use it.
Sword of Darkness, devour them!
Okay. Desire in existence, huh?
You're an eyesore.
How much EP does the enemy have? I don't think it's even possible to run them out. Unless they're like weak enough to die in one hit to that anyways.
You're gonna love this next one!
Then Desire is the only one left to use.
My will shall not crumble.
Hold on. You're empowered. Purification.
Purification seal. Form 4. Blossom waltz.
Yeah. That'd be good. I kind of want to hold on to to my limit index in case I need to use my unions again or use Kana's limit thing. Gotta play slightly cautiously here.
Surgeon's Frost! Freeze them solid!
But having Forever Yours would also give me some assurance as well.
Yoo-hoo! Over here!
I can use Desire again.
I'll crush you.
Oh no! Oh! Man. It's not good. Might be time for Kana to bust out her big guns.
Hey, Try not to die on me, okay?
Yeah. I'm gonna bust out the big guns.
Form 2. Morning the time has come. Light of purification. Grant unto my soul blessed annihilation. This is the
I actually feel like I have a chance for once. Wait, didn't remove Exceed Shackle. Yeah.
Your memories will become a source of strength.
Okay. Everyone's got the power up. Let's see. Resistance.
Disappear.
See, I can use a swallowtail.
You are wide open.
Yes! Time has been bought. I could probably use Forever Yours for... Wait. I don't have potential yet.
It's time to get serious.
Okay.
Aw, want me to give you a hug?
Get some turn advantage going. Could use Reverie again for, like, big booms. Okay.
Is that your best?
Oh, never mind. I killed it legit this time. And for that, I got some nice items out of it too. With this, I can build myself up. Yes, I can actually get some good leveling out of this. I can get farm items. I can farm EXP. I can just farm. I can use this to my advantage. I'm going to farm these guys now that I know I can win at neutral risk. This is my first neutral risk victory. But going further than that is going to take a while. I might want to farm up a lot of items first to make up for the difference. Because beating these guys at high risk means I have to be, like... I probably have to be stronger than the final boss, actually. And that would be kind of impossible statistically. Wait, in New Game Plus, does Lunar Mirror progress carry over? Someone forgot his conversation. Tokiko stands by a window inside the inn, staring up at a large foreign object floating in the sky with a serious expression. Oh right, you can see it too. I wonder, is this part of what Kana has been up to around here? While she muses, a rare face quietly trudges into the inn and addresses Tokiko, to no response. Excuse me. Those main family people never told me anything, so I have no idea what's happening. Tokiko, in a rare lapse of spatial awareness, completely misses Argent. Excuse me. In the end, there's nothing I can do but watch and wait. Good luck with whatever it is you're doing, Kana. Once again, Tokiko doesn't notice Argent is there. Now approaching what one might consider to be annoyed, Argent reaches out and pinches Tokiko's arm. Oh, what? Oh, it's you, Argent. When did you get here? I arrived approximately 2 minutes ago. However, you have been so engrossed by that large floating object in the sky that you failed to respond to me. Plus, I made a decision to employ physical persuasion. I see. Wait, you can see that thing in the sky? That's not important. I've come here to have a meal. I would like to do so. Haha, you really do move to be of your own drum, don't you? Okay, have a seat. I'll get you sorted. Okay, let's see. I still need to get Limit Breaker and these two big ones. Something about this bangle bothering you, Kana? Indeed, I can tell it's powerful, however, it feels unstable at the same time. What if I combine it with an accessory that increases max hit points? You've got good senses, Fluffy. That was sort of a failed project in enchantment. I tried to pump up the power as much as I could, but it sort of screwed up, and now it burns the wearer in exchange. Ahaha. Why on Notiades would you put something like that up for sale? It's not a dud, it still works, it just kind of strains the user a bit, but anyone who's strong enough can handle it. And that's why it's been sitting on the shelf unbought the entire time. Okay, I should get the pure onyx. Is this the same stone used in the onyx bangle? Indeed, it appears to be an uncut chunk of onyx. Oh yeah, I picked that up somewhere. I forgot where, probably on Sovereign Edelweiss. It was just so shiny and cool. I had to take it. It does not take much to entertain you, What? No way, I'm a complicated and discerning individual, I'll have you know. All that aside, I feel energized just holding it. I think I'll take it. Okay, now I want the fairy stone. This is fairy stone. How did this get here? Fairy stone? What's that? Fairy stone is an extremely rare and otherworldly gem even to my people. Finding one is tantamount to a grand discovery. They say that having one will let you talk to fairies, but I don't know about that. Talk to fairies? That's a pretty fantastic tale. Who can say? Still, that elf was really just sitting on something like this? It's suspicious. I think that's pretty much all the accessory skits, huh? I don't know what risk levels to take. Just go with the defaults for now. Let's see. Plus crit. Enemies get more life. Enemies get more barrier. I have to get this all to 60, huh? I'm not doing the shackles, that's stupid. Less power. I don't know how much further I can push this before it just gets completely stupid. Why would they do that? $60, but I am super weak.
Very well. I shall spare.
I do not increase the enemy's actual damage output, but man, I've nerfed myself to the ground. I don't like it.
I don't think so!
Like, these battles are just gonna last forever. Not gonna be fun.
Raging winds, blow them away!
Take hold of the light and stand tall.
You're gonna love this next one!
Form 1. Swallowtail.
Delay you slightly.
You won't break my stance!
I am so nerfed to the ground, man.
All is but a distant memory.
Surgeon Shock! Freeze them solid! The culmination of my magic arts! Unstoppable maelstrom!
I am doing so little damage, like...
How'd you like that?
This is honestly kind of painful and scary.
Form 4. Blossom Waltz.
Aw, want me to give you a hug?
Farewell.
Sword of Darkness, devour them! Time to put a stop to this. This will finish it. Forever yours!
Oh, I managed to kill the first one, but now I don't have any gas for the second. And I have to make sure to end the second with at least 5 or I'm screwed.
Get back up.
Well, at least I'm leveling up a bit from this, but man. May have jumped the gun on this. Maybe I should level up a few more times.
Very well. I shall spare some of my precious time to play with you.
Suffer it!
Please, miss.
Your ill-gotten power shall be stripped away.
Take hold of the light and stand tall.
Okay.
Ideal strike!
This is all within expectation. All-seeing eye.
Okay.
Your memories will become a source of strength.
Keep it up, everyone!
Soothing light, banish these foul impurities.
Is that your best?
You'll definitely feel this in the morning!
I don't know what I should have done differently. Maybe I should have given the enemy more speed instead of lowering my hit points. I don't know. Either one seems really bad for me, and I don't like it.
Disappear!
Oh, come on! Dude.
You won't break my stance!
The light will guide your path.
Good, that gives me a chance to... Wait. Yeah, you need a purification seal up your ass.
Your ill-gotten power shall be stripped away. You are wide open.
Delay you. You do not deserve a turn.
You're gonna love this next one!
Okay.
Sword of Darkness, devour them!
Okay. Setting you up for failure.
Out of my sight.
Fences are fucked up a little.
Surging Frost! Freeze them solid!
Farewell.
Farewell. I'm building up quite a lot of resources.
Are your eyes capable of following this?
I actually have leeway to use Forever Yours. Nice.
I don't think so! Time to put a stop to this!
Time to put a stop to this!
Forever yours!
Okay.
My advice, don't get back up.
Arcane barrier deployed!
You're an eyesore.
How do you even have TP left, my dude?
All is but a distant memory.
I'll stop holding back now!
Hey.
Radiant blessing, become a font of newfound strength.
Keep it up, everyone!
The light will guide your path.
There we go.
You are wide open.
Yes. Give me time.
You're gonna love this next one!
You'll definitely feel this in the morning!
Farewell.
We've been delayed to infinity and beyond. Let's see.
Frostworm?
Okay. Got past the second fight with plenty of index to spare. That'll give me a fighting chance, along with some of those items.
Should I have held back?
For such a desperate desperate situation like 60 risk, I think I'm willing to use items if I need to. But I hope it doesn't come to that.
Clearly you don't value your life if you're approaching me.
good. Can I just delay you long enough for everyone else to do their thing?
Ideal strike!
This is all within expectation. All-seeing eye.
You are wide open. The time has come. Light of purification.
There, now we all have blessing and we all have the all-seeing eye.
My knowledge.
Casting array activated.
Your memories will become a source of strength.
Raging wind, blow them away.
Okay.
High slash!
You like to automatically do stuff when I least want you to. Oh.
Soothing light. Banish these foul impurities.
The light will guide your path.
Arcane barrier deployed.
Are your eyes capable of following this?
Hey.
Is that your best?
Lay you to death. Oh.
Sword of darkness, devour them! Time to put a stop to this. This will finish it forever.
Yo! Good damage.
My advice, don't get back up.
Out of my sight. It's time. Let your foolishness guide you to the afterlife. You'd be wise not to get back up.
More delay. More pain. I feel like I have a chance as long as nothing unexpectedly bad happens to me.
Form 1. Swallowtail.
More delay. You are not allowed to have a turn. Not on my watch.
Casting array activated.
I can use existence and that's pretty much it.
Disappear.
You won't break my stance.
Frostworm Wrath.
Well, I guess I better look for something else to do.
The light will guide your path.
I think I just delay spammed you into oblivion.
Ideal strike.
Okay.
Suffer exceed.
And victory. Now I can get the ultimate prize from you. Oh, that was intense.
Much for me to do.
And actually have to use items this time too, which is actually pretty good. Yes. Echo Crystal free, and 2, so I get cumulative awards. I see. Good. I'm guessing... let's see, these Echo Crystals are supposed to add an Echo effect, but in terms of stats, they're pretty much on par with the Centurion Ring in terms of overall spread. Actually, it's Echo Crystal 2 is the identical Centurion ring. Echo Crystal 3 is an overall buff, though. Is it worth it, though? Seems like good for a Jack, for someone who's good at both stats, like Almace. Yeah, so it seems like it'd be perfectly suitable for someone like her. Especially with her damage output, yes, but does also mean she no longer gets that EX gain, but having high EP I think is more important because she's constantly spamming her support skills. Strange that they gave the strongest offensive character the best support skills as well. But I'll take it. Managed to pull off a victory even if I had to overlevel a ton to do it. But yes, now I know 60 risk is possible. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Sacred Earth Reverie. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.